Nikki B, fellas, I am finally going live on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I really am just doing like a test run, y'all, because I had no idea how to do this. And I've been working on it because I've been trying to create my content on YouTube. And I'm excited. Don't pay me no mind. I got one person in. Say hi. Say where you're from, people. This is just like a run through. This is nothing long. No preparation. None of that stuff. I'm just excited. So, guys, I'm just gonna give like 5 more minutes. Invite some people in, real quick. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited as you can see. Yeah. So, I'm Nikki B. Fearless. If anybody don't know, on all my platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Be Fearless. My Facebook is Be Fearless. My Instagram is I'm lying. Nikki B. Fearless. It is Nikki B. Fearless. Nikki B. Fearless. So I'm just doing funny stuff because I'm seeing myself and I'm acting like this is new to me, like camera is new, but it's not. But I'm excited because it is YouTube and I finally get it working. So guys, I'm not all makeup and prep. This is like what? 12 a.m. US time, Eastern time. So let me write a little intro about what it's about. So, I'm basically talking about financial freedom, wealth creation, and I'm excited because I am on a journey for 2020 using the break that everybody has. I consider pandemic a break. Let's look at it positive, right? And I'm just going to break down like what is financial freedom and what are ways that you can obtain financial freedom. I believe in the 3 dynamic of success, which is your relationships, your health, and your finance. And we're going to be pulling all that together and talking more about personal development and seeing how financial economics could build an economy, a society of people that look like me and whoever else is looking. Tell me where you're from, who you are, people. So I am really not going to save this live doing a test run. I wish you guys would participate with me though. How is my background? How is my lighting? How is my voice? Can you hear me clearly? Am I too excited? I am. So I'm excited because I am going to be talking to you people like crazy on YouTube. And how does it work? After I record, then I save the stream and then upload it on my page just like that? That easy? Easier than Facebook. And Facebook is not your content, guys. So yes, use YouTube. Build your audience on YouTube. I just think it was a lot of steps going from Facebook to Instagram and then uploading it back to YouTube and using some crap details. Why am I going to do that when I could just use one streaming device, which is YouTube, and I could spread the message and it can be open to the public. It's not about all this friend stuff. But I really, really want you to subscribe, share my playlist on YouTube is amazing playlist. I have playlists on finance, because that's my background. And I have a playlist on music because I think people should be light and just enjoy music. I have playlists on woke. During the 2020, late night 2019, I've been on a journey of staying woke. I've been seeing some things and hearing some things, and sometimes you're like, am I really hearing? Yeah, they did say that. Politicians, I'm not politic, but politicians are talking a bunch of smack, promising a bunch of smack. So On my woke playlist is basically interviews with people that I highly admire, some of my mentors that I respect dearly, some things that just I feel like needed to be stored and shared for the future. So people who begin to follow me as my followers increase, like those people will have information to what I'm pouring into myself, pouring into my family, pouring into my friends. And if you've been following me on Facebook, if you get a chance, you can go on Facebook, on Instagram. Look for Nikki B. Fairless, Nikila Blyden. I'm from St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. So look me up and you see, some of the things that I specialize in and I'm so passionate about. I'm goofing around right now because I'm super excited because I finally got this thing to work. I have a MacBook and I've been trying to go use my YouTube and it's saying it's not compatible. It's not compatible. I'm like, why it's not compatible? And my MacBook specifically told me to download Chrome, and I did. And then now I'm on here, and then I connected my mic, and this is just a play. If you see my thumbnail, it's a play, and all of that. I wish I knew about this when I did my vision board party like 2 weeks ago, but I'm gonna do some more pop-ups. I plan on doing more pop-ups. I plan on doing more lives. I'm gonna figure out how to use this phone so that I can do some lives on my phone from YouTube, which seems super easy right now. I'm excited. Guys, I talk a lot about things that are fundamental to finance, to success. However, we truly don't have the fundamental. Our culture of people, our brown skinners that looks like me, don't have the fundamental. So I wanted to share the fundamental in a fluff way. I wanted to share the fundamental in a way to not make people feel too intimidated, to feel like I'm talking over them. I wanted them to feel free to ask questions and to not feel like they're asking a question that people would consider a dumb question or a silly question or whatever. I want people to have that kind of freeness with me. And I literally educate where a 4-year-old could get it. I have a 5-year-old granddaughter, and I like to talk where when she's hearing my lives and when she's seeing my Facebook posts, even today or 5 years from now, I remember when grandma said that and I heard it and I understood it. It probably didn't make sense to me because this is my 5-year-old. I want her to comprehend what I'm saying. For her, it probably didn't make sense, but at least she remembered and it planted a seed. So that's what I want to do to my audience and my followers. I want to plant a seed so that they can get it. And they can feel comfortable and ask as many questions as a 5-year-old asks questions. They ask a lot of questions. So, yeah. I am not smarter than anybody. I came from a similar background as people that looks like us of our culture. As you can see, I have an accent. I articulate well, but I mean, I'm not no English literature book, that kind of way. And I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to be relatable. I'm trying for people to look at me and see their mama, their uncle, or just somebody they can trust. I'm not a man, and I can see a man, but to see somebody that they can trust and confide in, their grandparents and all that good stuff, or auntie. So those are the things I wanted to just come on. I'm really just doing a test run for you, really. I have so much journal. I have so much stuff. So I'm seeing the volume thing on the screen telling me how powerful my volume is. And I want to know if I should be louder or if I should just tone it down and just talk soft and regular like I normally do, or if I should come with a little more power. Yeah, check out my live yesterday for real, for real. I am goofing around, but I talk some serious stuff. Sometimes I shake some people up, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people to understand. And when I get the ranting along, most of the time, the mornings I get really inspired. This is the evening now. My brain is going, shutting down, you know? So the morning times, I just wake up with a powerful mindset. I wake up just feeling like I want to pour everything on the world. I research and study all day long. And from my research and studying, I might go about my daily business. And then what I've been researching just settled in my mind. And I'm like, how do people really feel like that? Oh my gosh, can I share something with you guys? Because this is not scripted. This is not following no specific nothing. Right now, I'm just fooling around, testing this thing out. Yesterday, I feel a type of way. Yesterday, after I did my live, I was feeling good, feeling pumped up, delivered some awesome message to my Facebook followers. I hope that they shared. And my goal is really for one person to be impacted by my message. I get it after a while, your product, your work will talk for itself, but that's not my goal. Like it's about sharing what I know. It's about educating people, right? So I'm feeling pumped up and I had some errands to run and I went to my mechanic, did an oil change, small maintenance bulbs. Why yesterday I had a conversation about politics, which I try to stay out of. I try not to have those conversations. People get so emotional, people get really disrespectful. And I live by a motto: teach people how to treat you. All right. Tell me why. I slept on it. I don't like having a discussion and going to bed and sleeping on it and feeling heavy about what happened, and I only slept on it because I didn't address it. I didn't stop him. I'm not about to let you do that. You're not going to disrespect me. I didn't do none of that, but I allowed him. Why somebody called a chocolate cultural blackberry like myself Trump? Shut up, Trump. Number one, he said shut up. And number two, he called me Trump. I don't know Trump. I just know about Trump what everybody know about Trump. He is on TV. All right. I never met Trump. I don't want to be his daughter or his niece. In fact, 90% of the time, I feel sorry for Trump. How do you address to somebody calling you Trump? Or if you say shut up, Joe, I still would be offended because he was just trying to be smart. I feel as though he was saying that a lot of the policies, not really policies, I speak economics, I don't speak politics. And I was just sharing that I watched a Trump interview and really Trump is who he is and just spits off as his mouth because he's not a politician. He's not scripted and I'm not picking up for him. And this is what I was saying. And he felt like, okay, Trump. What? And I wasn't saying it to defend Trump. I was just saying economically, I don't want to get into it. But whatever it is that he was saying, I didn't agree with. I have the right to my opinion, just like he do, and I respect his point of view, just like I think he should. And I think I was a black woman in the middle of black men, but I was in minority. Like they placed black women, and it was a majority of men. And this guy thought that he could bully me and pick on me because I was the only black woman and call me Trump. And I'm a black woman and I'm one, but I have a pretty strong personality. I could stand up for myself if I must. But I picked my battle and I left it alone. I picked my battle and left it alone. And I watched him serious and I looked at him and he knew what that look meant. When mama give you that look He knew what it stood for. But why is it bothering me? Why did I sleep on thinking about it? I guess that's what I'm talking about it now because I'm still bothered. I called one of the guys that was there and I told him like I felt like they should have defended me in a sense. They should have stopped him, told him that he was out of line. He needed to have more respect for me as a woman and respect my perspective and my point of view. We could discuss, but we don't have to agree. And he really had no reason to splur out like that and just be such a bully. So I don't know. I just had to say it. So it's 50 minutes long. I'm really just testing out how long it's taking me to get comfortable and serious in front of the camera. And I'm really testing out like when you're delivering a message, how long it takes you to open up. So I'm testing that out. I see I'm on here for like 15 minutes and I feel like that's a gist. I've been really wanting to do like 20 minutes, no more than 30 minutes. Really, really good content. Spend 5 minutes waiting on people. So I'm going to do 30. And not now. I'm saying like when I'm shooting, I will do 30 minutes. So look out for Be Fearless. This island girl from the Virgin Islands named Be Fearless. I'm looking at background. I'm looking at lighting, which I have a lot of lights. I'm going to just put on more lights. As you can see, my ring is over there. Normally I'm sitting here with my high chain. I love this because I like quotes. If you look on my Instagram and my WhatsApp and my Facebook, I share a lot of quotes. I empower people with quotes myself. Quotes are for me first. And then I know, okay, if it's doing it for me, then it got to be doing it for the people that's watching me. So enjoy while I share my daily quotes of what I believe in and what I feel like could help other people, right? So let's share. So yeah, guys, this is me like all day long. Can I be serious? As you can see, yes, I can get serious. I can pull up my boots and I can have that conversation. I'm the type of girl that could really have a board meeting with anybody. I don't feel like educated people is above me. I do a lot of research in different topics of finance and personal development. I totally dissect into economics and understanding what we need as a community. We don't have a community, first of all. What we need to create a community with people of our culture. So it's just like enlightening the culture. I'm going to be doing videos and sharing with people like what I do. I've been following some amazing, awesome people on Instagram and on YouTube about investing. And I'm excited about just sharing with people about it. And we are going to be planning like groups. We're going to be like just allowing people to pay a small fee to join our group to get the juice. So if you're interested, hit me up. I'm going to be sharing more information. I'm going to be tagging more information there. We deserve it. I believe in generational wealth, and that's my goal for my family, to create generational wealth. And I know I'm talking about a lot of different things. My head is all scattered. I'm not scripted. So I'm testing out my sounds and all that stuff. And I notice I'm repeating. So these are the things I'm putting in my head. And I don't like to follow a script. I have so much. So I have my notes. Let me see if while I'm talking, if I can pull up my notes, and I sure can. This is amazing. I can pull my notes. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk a little bit about creating a budget. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at my notes. We're going to be talking more about taxes, 401ks, IRAs, retirements. We're going to talk about the type of stocks. We're going to talk about creating a bank account, creating a brokerage account. What are some of the things you can do in a brokerage account? We're not giving advice here. We're telling people what I'm doing. So I feel like what I'm doing, people can benefit from. So, hey, either you do it or you don't do it. Do your own legwork, your own research. I feel like people, our people as a culture, we don't like to take responsibility. It's easy to say, well, I did it because this person told me to do it, so that you would feel like if it don't work, that it's not completely your fault. I'm the opposite. I educate people, like I said, I try to make it so simple that a kid could understand. But I encourage you to do your own research. I encourage you to do your legwork. Don't be lazy. Don't dummy down who you are. I think black people are super smart people. Like I really do. I love my people. And I think that we're so creative and we're so artistic and we just go extra in everything and flamboyant like I am. And I think that we can do so much more than we think that we can. So don't dummy down yourself. If be like me, I'm recommending for you to be like me. For instance, if somebody say a word that I don't know, I Google it. And I literally take the notes and I write them down. Like I am familiar with 401ks and IRAs, but today I was looking at a uh, interview and the lady said something, SEP. I'm like, SAP? Why don't I know what's a SAP? Like you are in financial services, and but I've been encouraging people more to, invest into their 401k. I've been explaining to them the difference between a Roth, an IRA. I've been a traditional Roth and traditional IRA. I've been telling people like the maximums, like basic things that's online that is actually accessible to people, but people don't understand. I've been talking to my mom, for instance, today about Social Security and what age that she can. What is early Social Security? What is regular Social Security? What's the difference? Like, if I can get early money, why not? Because they're gonna cut it by 35%. That's why. And if you have longevity in your family like we do, then it's best to wait till you're 66, unless you think that you're gonna die not earlier than your parents. Then it makes sense. Or if you have a chronic disease or disability or whatever, then it makes sense for you to be qualified for what you are qualified for, where it's a disability or early Social Security, because everything is being qualified, right? And I was just like kind of reading. So, saying all that to say, whenever I'm hearing someone speak, I just go and put it in Google. I had no idea what the acronym stood for, but I put in SEP and I boom, all this information on SEP, understanding what a SEP is, who is it for, who will most benefit from a SEP, what are some things that you can do in a SEP, all kind of stuff. Like I've been just researching. And that's what I want my followers to do. I want you to I think the problem is some of the time people don't understand the question to ask. They might understand that they have a need and they might need to know things about their personal finance, but it's like, where do I start? Or who do I ask? Where do I go? So I think what I want to do is to start the conversation, to to turn on the light bulb in your head so that you can know the right questions to ask that fit your goals and dreams for your family, your personal financial goals, your personal development goals, your personal health goals. Those, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people don't know the questions. So research will be hard if you don't even know what to ask or if you don't know where to start. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be me. That's what I want to do. I want to be that guide to educate people on what I know. So me starting a conversation, me pouring into you what I know will stimulate questions of what you think that you need to know and do a research for your family. And I'm going to give you information that is valuable, but with the information that I give you that is valuable, I want you to go do your own research. Do yourself that justice. You, just as information is access to my fingertips, it's the same as yours. We have a phone. Like, I don't know who don't have a phone. My 5-year-old granddaughter have a phone. So, or a tablet. So get one if you don't have one, and I know you have one, so use it. Google application is on every phone, laptop, whatever. Use it. Use it. Don't be lazy to your own financial future. So that's a few of the things that we're going to be talking about. I've been a single mom, so I'm going to be talking from the perspective of relationship with my children, relationship with family and friends, relationship with my spirituality, relationships with your personal relationships. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about that. I feel like, hey, I've been doing this for so long. I'm 40 years old, and I think I have enough experience to share what I've been through, So I'm excited about that. Some of the other things I'm going to be talking about. There's this poem that I wrote. I need to perfect it. Oh, or even resource. I want to be resource um, driven. I want people to feel confident to log into my YouTube and understand that they can know where to find the resources that they need. That's so when you see my playlist, you're gonna see relationships. Type in there. You're gonna see music to uplift you. You're gonna see books. I wonder if I could like do it from here. Find my playlist from here. Um, I don't know. I wish I knew about this. I just came from St. Thomas for 6 weeks. I was in St. Thomas, my hometown, Virgin Islands, US. Yes, I visit the beach every day. Look, I'm dark and chocolate and beautiful, and I was 5 shades darker when I left St. Thomas. Okay, boo boo, because I swim every day. I love the water. It makes me feel so good to be in the water. I wish I had a house by the water, by the way. So, um, I don't know. Um, I'm gonna share this, even though I'm being very goofy, because I want memory. I want to look back and capture this moment for that first day that I finally figure out, with the help of my tech son, ABK Stevens. He's my tech guy, and my son Abion. He's my like, yeah, ma, you're doing great. Good job. He's very serious, but it's kind of like in this, masculine, loving kind of way. My oldest son. So, yeah, I want to keep this so that I can play back and listen to it. This content is not to be like, serious or whatever. It's a test drive. And I like my test drive. Yeah. Like that first day that you trade, or the first day that you actually protected your family with life insurance, you're like, oh, this isn't good. You just started, you did not, but you're happy because, yeah, we're living in a pandemic. So I'm going to end with protect your family, protect yourself, wear your mask, um, and don't be afraid. That's why Nikki Be Fearless is encouraging people not to be fearless. It's easy to allow fear to take over. And I don't want you guys to be afraid. I want you guys to feel confident about living, because only one person can take away life, and that's God. And diseases are making our life shorter, but nobody else is ending this world but God. So saying that to say, don't be afraid to live every day. Be careful. Be conscious that there are diseases. Be conscious that Corona is real. You know, but also be aware that there are things that you can do to prevent yourself and keep living. Wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer, wear your mask, clean masks. If you're using the cloth ones, wash them, keep them clean, like stuff like that. But don't be like in morbid fear. I remember that first week when they shut down, when they started talking about Corona, I myself, and I know some other people, we stayed inside. Before we were even mandated to stay inside, like you are afraid because they just put so much fear inside of you. I couldn't even go to the store. That was before like they shut down and where we was before we was even having issues not having no water or toilet paper. I would see people online like fighting for toilet paper. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I need to be in here. I don't need toilet paper. I don't need soap. I have enough water right now. I have enough food right now. And I did that until I was depleted. Okay. So, and then when it was finally time to go out, I was afraid. So, and then when I really built the courage to go out, um, it didn't have anything left in the stores. Like literally, it was empty. So, and then when stuff shipped in, I had to go early in the morning, and I had to. There was a limit: 2 cases of water, 2 packs of chicken. It was really bad. So just live your life. Don't be in complete morbid fear. Only fear God, and God is in control. Believe it or not, and only Him got the power to end this world. And God promised that He's not going to end this world. God promised um, that He's going to come and He's going to free us, and with no more sickness, no more deaths. And I believe that. And you got to believe in something. And I'm not here to pawn what I believe on you. I just kind of just encouraging you to not have faith. So, guys, it's 30 minutes. I really could say a lot in 30 minutes, especially if I prepare as far as a specific topic. So I am excited to actually do this, spread the word. I'm really trying to study my other, not competitors, but like my other mentors. I don't want to bump them. I don't want to bump their work. I don't want my followers to choose them or and I don't want them to go over there because I'm new. So I don't want them to go following them. And then I'm just left in the wind, eating dust. So I was thinking Wednesday, like a 9 o'clock. No, that's too late, right? Or should I just do pop-ups? I think I should just do pop-ups. I'm gonna just do pop-ups in the beginning. I'm gonna start with an intro. I'm gonna end with some encouragement. Um, I'm glad. I hope you follow, share, like, subscribe, and I love you. Thank you.